All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Ron Van Sessen. Welcome to another episode of Fun Facts. I have got another oil to share with you today. And this one I've used periodically, but typically not by itself. I've used it in some different blends. It's a very effective oil. We're going to talk about exactly what it's effective for. So let's get to it here. What are we talking about today? We are talking about tea tree oil. Tea tree oil. Now, doTERRA changed the name of tea tree oil. They used to call it melaleuca oil, and melaleuca and tea tree are synonymous. So, but they updated some things about it, and so now we call it tea tree oil. But if you have an older bottle and it says melaleuca on it, we're talking about the same thing here. Okay, so tea tree oil has been used for a very, very long time. It comes from Australia, and the Aborigine people have used it for forever. You know, this is one of those very supportive oils, and it's very supportive. It's a very purifying oil, so that explains kind of why it's in a lot of different blends and things. So it's very purifying. It's very drying. It's a really good supportive oil for our bodies, and it's good for our skin, but I think where this oil really shines, quite frankly, is it's very good for our nails, our fingernails and toenails. So if you got something going on there and you need some support on fingernails and toenails, you can't go wrong with tea tree. Tea tree is probably one of the most supportive oils to help you with those areas specifically. So something else about the fact that it's very drying, it's also very good. For example, people that tend to have an oily scalp or oily hair, tea tree is often used in shampoos. So you can add a drop or two of this into your shampoo, and that's going to provide you great support there as well. Now, as I said, this particular oil comes from Australia, and it's been used there for a very long time. I have used it for a lot of different things, different ways of supporting skin when something comes up, whether it's a slight abrasion or I need some extra support when I have a rash or something like that. I go for tea tree, and I'll mix some other oils with that. But this is one of those oils that's just very supportive of that. So I'm going to smell this one, and this one to smell tea tree. I don't know. It's kind of a unique smell. It's hard for me to describe. The doTERRA website describes it as herbaceous, green, and leathery. So let's go with that. Why not? And I can see where they're getting that from. You know, it's not particularly sweet. It's not like a mint or a floral, or, it's just it has kind of an earthiness to it. So I don't know. It's kind of an interesting smell, and some people aren't real fond of the smell. But it's not that strong. So I don't think it's one of the stronger scented oils. So it does lend itself well to blending. Another good use for this, like I said, it is very drying, so it's very supportive of the feet. If you tend to have itchy feet or sweaty feet, put this in your shoes at night. Put it on a cotton ball or something, or put some, what I heard some people do is they take like kitty litter and they pour it in a sock and they add some tea tree oil inside the kitty litter and they stuff it in their shoes at night, and that'll really freshen up your shoes. So that's another good way to use this essential oil. So a lot of great ways to do this, and for that drying aspect, the fact that it's so drying leads me to believe it's full of monoterpenes. I haven't researched that, but I'll bet you anything, bet you dollars to donuts, that's what's in here. We got a lot of monoterpenes, and it's one of the best oils for that. It's just very drying by nature, so very supportive of our bodies if we have areas of moisture or areas of oil, things that we want to dry out a little bit more. Tea tree oil is a great way to go. This is $21 wholesale, and this is a 15 ml bottle, you can see. So this is a good one to have. Obviously I always say that, but it's true. They're all good to have. And tea tree is no exception to that rule. This is one you should have because its unique qualities. You never know when you're going to need this one. And there's not another oil that does what this one does, as well as this one does it. So I'm going to leave you with that for today. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, of course, we wish you wellness.